What's up, everybody? Dan the Man in the house. I want to welcome you back to Dan the Man's Weekly. Today is Wednesday, February 3rd, 2016, and the footage where you're about to see is yet again scenes of my poetry slam. This is part one of my poetry slam for this coming Valentine's Day, which is next Sunday, February 14th. So anyway, it took place last Sunday, January 31st, which is at the 306 Sessions at the Zeven Music Entertainment. Yep, the first part is one of my favorite colors, and it's red, which is the different kind of color which I did a few years back. And the second part was kind of personal. It's called 12 Girls So Far. Oh well, but just to let you know that I'll explain about that afterwards. So alright, so here it is. Enjoy.
Alright, and we're going to be awesome. Let's go ahead and welcome our first performer of the night. Let's hear it for Dan the Man. Let's hear it for Dan the Man. Dan the Man's Weekly. You can check it on YouTube. Alright. Well, y'all know Valentine's Day is 2 weeks away, so I really got a head start because I know next Sunday's the Super Bowl. But, you know, one of my favorite colors that I did, well, I did my 3 favorite colors on a different way, but this is a different part I did about years ago. And this is the poetry, it's called Red. That goes. Red is words with differences. The color, the code, the rage, the anatomy. Code represents the color of the paint, used for portrait, for art gallery. Represents a crayon, the drawn pictures. Red is the anatomy for the heart inside the human chest. Represents the structure of keeping healthy, which is supposed to be not healthy. Not only the heart's anatomy, but it represents the feelings of love, the bottom of the heart. It refused to get my heart broken. Red is the color of the flower called rose, especially to use it for loved ones on the graveyards, or you can use it for Valentine's Day, like the holiday and song according to David Bowie, rest in peace. And I'm not talking about those roses like Guns N' Roses. Red represents the color of the code for stop and traffic of the signal light, the sign wrong way, or the X on the freeway, which means the lane's closed. Red represents the blood that makes a drop from the tip of the cut from the skin of the fingertip. Also has the color of the blood that's inside the human body. That's where the color red, where you donate your blood at the blood drive. Red is rage. Makes your face sort of rage. Represents sickness and a fever. Red represents a code, like red alert or code red. It's some type of emergency, like in hospitals, any type of alerts, like Amber Alert. In fact, red is not my officially favorite color, but I don't have a favorite color. I wish it was my favorite color is red. In the end, red is the color code in the anatomy I can stick with, but rage is not, I cannot stick to. That is the color of red. Thank you. You know, almost a decade ago, I was like trying to desperately find a girl, but that was way behind me. And it's been a long time since I've done that. But I have kept this poetry a long time ago, which was almost a decade ago since I took creative writing back at EPCC. And this story is called 12 Girls So Far. First, Claudia, then Veronica, then Kathy, then Chris, then Allison, then MJ, then Chriselle, then AJ, then Angie, then Sweet Jessica, then KL, and the recent one, Tori, that ends in I. These are the girls who are supposed to be my girlfriends. Instead, they had a sudden change of heart. Why did they say yes in the first place and all of a sudden turned it down in the second place? I wish they'd say no in the first place. I accept no for an answer. And I respect no for an answer. I wish they said no. Why did they say yes and change their minds? Yes is crazy and confusing on the second state of mind. Just say no. No means no. I take no for an answer, respectfully. The half I forgive, the other I don't. I'm desperate for a girlfriend so I can be loved with no hate. If that happens again, the next one will be 13 girls so far. I wish they said no in the first place. Thank you. Follow me on Twitter and message me on Facebook, also Instagram. Go find my blogs and find on YouTube. Search Dan the Man's Weekly.
Dan the Man's Weekly. Check it out. His weekly video blog. And I have to say, I appreciate what he does. He does, he's always there supporting local musicians and making it out to events. And he always gives shout outs to local artists on his weekly blog. So check that out. I like what he does, and I appreciate that. Let's give it one more round of applause to Dan the Man. Dan the Man. Yeah.
Well, how do you like it? Oh man. Well, as you know, the red was one of my favorite colors. I did that. It was something different from back then. It was kind of, I was getting a hang of it. It was very nice. And also on the second part, we're 12 girls so far. The first names only been revealed. Some of them has been changed, but the last names were never revealed because it only be the best way to protect the identity. So I cannot reveal the identity. Nobody cannot know. Only the first names. That's it. Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my poetry slam for the first part of Valentine's Day. This coming Tuesday, I will be at the Barb Open Mic Series for the Black Orchid Lounge. It will be part 2 of the Valentine's Day Poetry Slam, so you guys can't miss it, and I will show it to you on this coming Dan the Man's Weekly for the special edition of the Poetry Slam, so can't wait. Okay. Again, big thanks to Richie, also big thanks to Ruben as well, especially Hope Riot and Emily Davis. Thank you very much. Also, a big thanks to Peggy as well. Alright, y'all know what to do. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Message me on Facebook. Be sure to subscribe me on YouTube. # Dan the Man's Weekly. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, this is Dan the Man, Tennessee. Signing out.